I have the envious job of having the very last session, so I'm keeping you all from leaving. But I'm thrilled to be here. As Laura said, I am a Pittsburgh native, so I'm excited to be here, see everybody, and share a little bit more about the resources with the Arthritis Foundation and how you can be involved with our work here. So I'm sure you are all here because either you or someone you care about and love has arthritis. So as I'm going through these resources, which are also on the sheet of paper that Laura is handing out, I want you to think about that person in your mind, whether it's you, your friend, your neighbor, your coworker, and think about how they like to receive information or how they like to be supported. And as you're going through, think about, oh, my person, my neighbor, he walks his dog every day. He would he would love a podcast. He likes to pop in his headphones and listen to something while he walks. Or, oh, my coworker loves to connect with others. She's always asking me about how I'm doing and what works for me. I think a connect group would really benefit her. So as I'm going through these resources, keep that person in mind and think about, at the end of this presentation, which I will keep brief, don't worry, think about like, what is that one resource that I'm going to bring back, one or two resources I'm going to bring back to my loved one, the person in my family, or myself to help live and thrive with arthritis. So the Arthritis Foundation, as I kind of alluded to, has many different resources. We have in-person events like this one, the Living Well events. We have connect groups, which I am completely biased for because this is the program that I love. We have fantastic webinars. We have podcasts. We have something called the Yes Solution, which is your exercise solution. And we also have our helpline. So I'll dive into each of these. But we have a variety of resources that people can connect with and come into virtually or in person or by telephone. So you are here. You are here at an in-person Living Well event. We have Living Well events across the country that happen with communities, and they often are targeting either a specific topic, like we had a series of Living Well events in Chicago around women and arthritis. Or it might be something a little bit more general, like a lunch and learn, like you had today. But they are really focused on providing resources and helping you and empowering you to live and thrive with your arthritis and to take control of your condition. So I definitely encourage you, if you get an email, next year in a few months from Laura about our next Living Well event, I highly encourage you to attend them. It's a fantastic opportunity to get up close and personal with professionals in your community who are here because they love talking to patients. They love answering questions and sharing more about their expertise. So these are fantastic opportunities. Connect groups. Yes, this is a Living Well event. Yep, exactly. So our connect groups, they are virtual and in-person groups. They are peer-led support groups led by patients who are living with arthritis. They offer educational activities, physical activity, mutual support, and positive coping strategies for living well with arthritis. We have groups that are both local, so I will talk in a minute about our fantastic local group. You are so fortunate. You have an in-person local connect group right here in Cranberry. Some of you have probably attended these meetings, led by our amazing Jane and Pat. But we also, if you have a friend, you're thinking your person in your head, oh, my friend lives in California. We might have a connect group that's near your friend in California. So our connect groups are both local in states and cities, but also by community and condition. These ones are all virtual. So say you have a friend who has rheumatoid arthritis. We have a connect group for that person. You have a person who's a military or veteran. We have a connect group for that person. So these are all virtual meetings that happen usually in the evenings and are open to anyone with that condition or, someone who believes that someone who is part of that community. And these connect groups are all free, open to folks to attend, no cost at any point. So I do want to tell you about our next in-person Connect group. So our Connect group facilitator that's here today, Jane, if you don't know Jane, Jane, can you raise your hand? She leads an in-person. So you get to meet with people, talk with them in person. And she's lived in Pittsburgh for so many years. She has these amazing network of resources and specialists who come in, and she invites them and they come and they sit and they talk and they have a great discussion and they share resources. So please make sure if you're interested in this Connect group, meeting folks in person, reach out to Jane or connect with me afterwards, and we can make sure you have the information on how to attend that meeting. Pat, hey Pat. Yes. Mm-hmm. Oh, fantastic. Um, yeah, yeah. Pat and Jane are your people. And I also want to share, we have some of our virtual Connect groups. So if you can't make it to the meeting this month, we also have our virtual meeting. So chronic pain is a weekly meeting. So every single Monday at 6 p.m., you can log in and talk with folks about chronic pain. We have our psoriatic group that's meeting this Sunday. And then newly diagnosed, if there's that person in your life who you know has just been diagnosed with arthritis, this is a monthly meeting. They meet the second Thursday of every month. And it's a great community of folks who are newly diagnosed and really facing these challenges. So those are our Connect groups. Webinars is kind of the next piece of our spoke. And these are led by professionals. So you're going to see, they're going to be rheumatologists, they're going to be orthopedists, and they are giving a very structured, educational experience for folks. The webinars are facilitated by patients, but really led by professionals. And these webinars happen every fourth Thursday, and they are always free. So if you want to log on to the Arthritis Foundation, you can register for a webinar. They are free. And if you aren't able to attend the webinar, you can still register, and they will send you the link to the recording once it's posted. So, and then all of our webinars are archived. So if you're thinking, oh, I'm bummed I missed the anxiety and arthritis webinar last month, they're all archived. You can watch them at your leisure whenever you have time. And we have a couple really great upcoming webinars. One is Decoding Inflammatory Arthritis Meds and Labs. So for those folks who are, have someone in their life who has rheumatoid arthritis or another type of inflammatory arthritis, this will be a great webinar. It's going to walk through kind of all the different testing that happens and what do these tests mean? What are these levels being measured in your blood work? And then the different types of medications that are prescribed for inflammatory arthritis. And then we have a really great one coming up in May, Women's Health and Arthritis, which will really look at the ways that arthritis affects women and women's biology specifically. So for those of you who like to listen to podcasts, or that person in your life who's always saying, have you heard this podcast? Did you hear this episode? We have a podcast, and these podcasts, similar topics as the webinars, but these are led by patients. So it's more of a conversation. It's less of a lecture from a rheumatologist talking about a specific, condition. It's more of a conversation. They invite specialists on. There might be, rheumatologists there, but it's more of a conversation, asking questions rather than kind of a lecture. And again, these are all archived. You can listen at any point to these podcasts. We have a great exercise solution tool. This is online. These are all exercises that have been designed by physical therapists, and there's different videos and that target different parts of the body. So you can go on there and you can say, oh, I'm looking for some feet and ankle exercises, and they are all listed there. You can just watch the videos as you wish. And again, they're all very carefully reviewed by physical therapists and updated as new exercises come on. And then with the spring, I feel like we're actually at some point going to have spring in Pittsburgh. We have a Walk with Ease program, which is a walking program, a kind of structured walking program that can be done individually or with a group. And it's just a way to kind of structure your walking program over 6 weeks. It helps you set up goals and put together a plan for improving fitness and reducing pain with walking. And then finally, if you have questions about, you're looking for, you have a question about, a specific, like when is open enrollment happening with federal insurance? What is happening with Medicare? Different things like that. We have a toll-free helpline, and they have folks there who speak Spanish as well. And they might not be able to answer your question directly, but they will help find the solution. They will send you to the Arthritis Foundation staff member who can answer it, or they'll point you in the direction of our resources online. So it's a great resource, or if you're having trouble finding something on the website, they are fantastic to speak with. So that is our helpline. And again, it's available to anyone, anytime for free. And that is the end of my presentation. Any questions? Hopefully it all makes sense, but I would love to have anyone come. If you have any questions about the Connect group, make sure you talk to Pat or Jane. If you have any other questions, just feel free to reach out to me. And I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, well, that concludes our program. Any questions for me that I can answer? Yeah. Absolutely can. Absolutely can. Yeah, let me know which one you're looking for and I can certainly send it. We also were recording the sessions today, so I want to make sure that all happened correctly. But if so, we should be able to share those out as well, so that if you missed something today or you heard something great and you want to share it with a friend or someone, we can get those to you as well. So I didn't pay anybody for the plug, but we did get the plug today for the Arthritis Walk. So we do have our Walk to Cure Arthritis. That is our next local event. And that is on May the 17th. It's at the South Shore Riverfront Park. We would love to have you come and join us there. There are flyers back on the table where all of our stuff were. So certainly feel free to grab those. I also had a flyer out there that listed all of our upcoming events. We also do a gala. We also do a 5K run in December, our Jingle Bell Run. So if you know of anybody interested in any of those things, certainly send them our way. But thank you again. This group is always so attentive and asks such great questions. I will ask you to leave your surveys for me, please. Maybe one of us will stand over here at the door and collect them from you as you're leaving. But the feedback is so helpful. I've heard several of you say that you enjoyed the speakers today, but I'd love, any suggestions for future speakers or topics or any changes to the program that would be helpful for next time. Did I see one question? Yep. Actually, if you want to put them over there by the door, I will join you over there to collect them. Yes. That's a good question. So the question was, the walk on the 17th, is it a specific distance? So what we do with a lot of our events, so the walk in particular, is we have it an out and back route so that you could walk as far as you want. We will have some signage. It's a 5K if you decide to do the whole thing, but we do have marker indicators along the way. So maybe you only want to walk a half a mile and turn around and come back. You can do it that way as well. So, out and back along, but it's a beautiful walk. Like I said, if you're not familiar with the South Shore, it's right over there behind where the Cheesecake Factory and all of that sits. But we walk down along the river, then across the Hot Metal Bridge, kind of down the trail on the other side and come back. So it's a beautiful, beautiful walk. All right. Thank you. No, thank you. Thank you for being here. Spread the word. Tell your friends so we have more people next year. Thank you. Thank you.